Clot, watch out. Brother, I save the man, I save a buckler pro box down as a vaccine. You know. For me, I lick it out that blood clot way. Save way. Watch out. The way the people them shot, brother, the man in there loot the cement. The way the people them shot, watch out. Watch out. Yes, the man walk it in between the posts, you know. Watch out. Buckler, the people them, the way the people them shock. The people them not even not trouble the cement. No police not there. And the people them not trouble the class cement, so you must know. Watch out. Buckler had the roof lick off, one girl where the night. And I bet she did there. Buckler, lick out the man them clad place. Dog. Sick clad, watch out man. Buckler, the man in his kitchen a cooked up clot and go here. Wood them! Watch out. Watch out. Sick clot. Sick clot. Jaja. No, sir.
People. Que pasa, sapa, say what they do. Welcome to Crime Time News, where the difference is in the meds. Call it news with a buzz. That video that you saw at the start, it is of an accident that took place on the Rose Hall main road that is going towards Montego Bay or coming from Montego Bay in the Lilliput region. Based upon the information, it is said that a Voxy, think is a taxi, was trying to overtake a line of vehicle. Buck up in this truck. No ordinary sorts of truck. I am speaking about a 18-wheeler, a trailer laden with all sorts of cement. So when you think about the force of that truck, the speed of the Voxy, you know that the impact would have been DLY. So pretty much this man go over in the other people lane. The 18-wheeler was going in an opposite direction. Him try overtake, buck up in the trailer. Trailer take the side shoulder or soft shoulder. End up in a building, a cook shop to be specific. The Voxy end up in the ditch. The two people in the front, meaning Miss Portia Anglin, she is a national of the United States, probably come to Jamaica on some sorts of visit, probably come to visit her family for the Christmas. She will no longer be with them. She is gone to the afterlife. The driver of that vehicle had to be cut out by the claws of DEATH by the fire brigade. Speeding, recklessness was the cause of this. Now when you look at this truck, this 18-wheeler trailer driver had a couple of options. He could have just met this man, since he did something stupid, go into him head on and be sure that both of them in that vehicle would be crushed out, run over, trampled by that 18-wheeler. He tried to avoid, was not successful. However, he said that he did all that he could do. He tried to avoid or lessen the impact. Took the side soft shoulder, running a building. Now people, this building is operated by a lady, a chef cook lady, and her mother. She said that she was always there. She should have been there on that morning about 7 a.m. Tuesday, that is. However, she had some other business to attend to. What makes this even worse? This is not the first time. This is not the second time, third or fourth time. This is at least the fifth time in which people, because of recklessness, either jump off of the road, jump on the sidewalk, run in our building. She said that she will not be reopening this business because maybe this is a sign. She would have been definitely DEAD along with her mother. So whenever we see stuff like this, it reminds us of the very disturbing trend in Jamaica with these taxi drivers, especially these Jota drivers that seems to have some sorts of lead foot, that seems to want to overtake a line of traffic around some sorts of blind corner. Now people, this place Lilliput on the Rosal main road, it is one of those roads that are not very meandering, meaning that you could clearly see for most part, not every part. So what may I say, this man did not see a 18-wheeler trailer coming. What is he playing? Guess and spell. I guess people, he took a guess and lost his life. The sad part is that he took somebody else with him that was probably on vacation or probably came to Jamaica to visit them family for the Christmas celebration turned tragic. Now there was an incident in a place called Bluefield that is in Westmoreland, in which a taxi driver, I think his name is Delroy Rodney, he was doing the same thing on that main road, trying to overtake a line of vehicle, running a some sorts of truck, in trying to veer off of the road, running at the bushes, end up in a tree. There were 6 persons in the vehicle. All 5 passengers lost their life. This man was the only man that survived. Him runway left the scene of the crime. He was later arrested by the Popo. Based on the information, it is said that he went to court the other day and he was given $7 million bail. Now people, I hope that this was some sort of cash bail. In other words, I hope that he cannot pay and cannot get out. It is said that he goes back to court on February of 2024. That are next year, maybe about 3 months or so. So the moral of the story is this: make sure that you do everything to safeguard your own life. Put your life in your own hands. The taxi that you take or hire, whether you are local, whether you are visiting Jamaica, make sure that it is no sorts of loose, reckless, maniac, madbat out of hell. If you're driving with a driver and your sister him head no good, you see that he does not care about your life or well-being, it is best if you exit that vehicle, ask him kindly to let you off, or ask him, tell him you are paying him, slow the FUCK down. Point blank and period. Further on in the news, it seems as if somebody in the Mountain View era region was going to DLY-CR. However, that plan was slowed down, that plan was stalled, as it seems as if a joint military operation that was led by the JCF and the JDF pretty much fling some sorts of monkey wrench in them program. Based on the information, it is said that this weapon was found, a black M4A1 rifle. It was wrapped up in some sorts of white sheet. Isn't it ironic that they were planning to put a couple of people under some sorts of white sheet? Based on the Popo information, it is said that there was a magazine with at least 10 rounds, telescope on the top, laser light. 46 rounds were also found in some sorts of socks. There was a black bulletproof vest, 2 knee pads, a holster and sling, and some sorts of GUN oil. It is said that they also found a Jamaican passport. People, more than likely, whoever that passport belonged to, he will have to answer some question to the JCF or the JDF, because them are going to know what is his passport doing in there. So we can come to the conclusion that they were caught off guard. They were not expecting this search. Somebody, some sorts of people give some sorts of information that led to the seizure of this tool. Now we can expect that somebody is going to have to pay monetarily or more than likely with their life. But the good thing is that people's lives are going to be saved by this fine or this seizure. Point blank and period. Further on in the news, do you remember back in the days you could actually put your faith in the church? There were upstanding people whatever the pastor or preacher said what was actually the gospel. However, it seems as if, don't know if it's because of social media, a lot of pastors are getting exposed. A lot of pastors are not as advertised. They are not actually practicing what they are preaching. As a matter of fact, most of them, they are in it for the money. They are hustling. So therefore, they are wolves in sheep clothing. I am going to let this man explain to you his experience with a pastor that it seems as if was chopping the line and also taken away, sleeping with his girlfriend or wife. Listen exactly what this man has to say in this not so beautiful bean footage, and then I'll give my piece.
Pastor Simit from the New Testament Church of God in Portmore. Do me I beg you, left my wife alone, Pastor. May I come public now. May I beg you to leave my wife alone. Every time when me not did it, you come the boy, you pray. You pray and I lock up in our room and I pray. This morning my son saying, I want to pray with you now. I don't say you cannot bring him before God now. He must stay on the outside. And he's saying here in their talk, and then you stop talk, and then I hear mommy a ball. Why mommy a ball? I don't know, pray and get it in our spirit. I f in there, I f my wife, I don't say that you did in there though. Cause that's all the girl go do. Is f out the church sister them whole. And me not coming back to that church. You see, it's over f***ing now. Cause you see me thought cause bad word. You see, you need a that cloud carry a drive run and I make trouble. Boy, I preach gospel and I pray for people. And whenever you my wife, me can't get no mercy. Why you have a show in her fear belly, so that's when you pray, she sick. What you do to her, brother? And I'm out the whole hour. Pastor, in the mighty name of Jesus Christ of Nazareth, change your ways. And you are talking about the God is coming soon and the and he's just around the corner. And when you hear the trumpet sound, are you ready? Are you clad ready? You will never ready because you're a hypocrite and you're a wolf in sheep clothing. And you're just walking around and just fucking up the people in them head and talking about Jesus, and you have never met Jesus since you said you received him. You have never seen him. You is a wicked little dirty pastor. And I'm telling you, so many are calling, but you are frozen. You see it? You see it? And you in that day. So you say you get called, but you're not chosen. You're walking around mashing up people relationship. You see it? Me come in now, I want a little class sex and can't get no sex because her belly hurt her. You see it, and she feel pain this and she feel pain this. And name you and name my wife, sit down, pastor. And next time you call her name, I make them know who can feel your wife supposed to know what I go on to. You see it? Because if you walk around and name everybody, that means to say your name for your wife too. And your wife not know say your name, and your wife are going to know early. So pastor, please me, I beg you, don't come back to me all. I'm not coming back to that church. And I am not Christian anymore. I am a wicked clan man now. And I will be looking for you with a bomb. Did I just say yes. Yo, what this nasty little dirty blood clot pastor boy. Change your ways. And if I God a God and if I Satan a Satan, I can't serve two masters at the same time. Where the buckler you get oil from so that you are grown and serve every church sister? And say you're a child of God. God have a plan for you. And that plan is coming to an end. Soon and very soon. You dirty, nasty, rascal pastor, you. Look up.
Whoa! We were not expecting this from a pastor or somebody from the congregation. That is not what we call church-like or Christ-like or Christian-like. He spoke about the pastor. He called his name Pastor Smith. Him run some sorts of church or some sorts of porn hub in a Portmore. So the question we have to ask is this pastor on some saving lives, saving soul prayer mission, or was he on some sorts of PUMS mission from the sisters in the church? Was he having these sisters like a lamb to the slaughter? This man said that he was going to fling some sorts of BOMB in the church. Now people, it seems as if this pastor is either snacking, this pastor have the rackler, this pastor have something that is contagious for the sisters in the church. This man I make you know, sir, this is no sorts of pastor. This man is a wolf in a sheep clothing. So instead of converting disbelievers to believers, worldly to Christians, converting the congregation, he is more turning them to the opposites of what he is supposed to do. This man I make you know say he has now been converted from a Christian to a run with bin and them. TALIBAN. Point blank and period. So anyways people, thanks once again for checking out my video. If you appreciate videos like this, please show your appreciation by liking, commenting, sharing and subscribing to my channel. That is how YouTube promotes videos like these to like-minded, sensible persons like yourself. And last but not least, please subscribe to my next channel. It is called Jamaica Dancehall Source. I'll be pinning the link to that channel in the description of this video. Bless up.